Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap of last night and a look ahead to today's games for Thursday, the 19th of January. As normal, hope all you guys had a very good night last night on Wednesday. Um, it was a not too bad of a night. The cash line was not too high, so if you had anywhere from like a 285 up, you probably cashed. So like I said, hopefully you guys did very well. We definitely did get over here. We definitely did cash. So anyway, this was Anthony's here at 289 at cash and a double and double ups and everything like that. So at 289, as I said, anything from a 285 up, I definitely would cash. So um, this one here, I had I switched out Comiscus. Sorry, I switched out Ross for Comiscus. That's the only thing that is different in this one. But anyway, at 301.6, Westbrook, very good game. Jackson, GPP play, not many people had him. They just blew out Atlanta. Harden, very good night from him as normal. And then Meeks got injured, unfortunately. Got you 11 points. Morris, really well, low owned, sorry, only got you 36. Very, very good night from him. Comiscus got you 26. Got the start against Boston, so good night from him. Serge Ibaka, Fournier was out, so definitely had to start Ibaka, and then had Ennis Canner got you 33, and then Kyle Quinn decided to take a dud and not play at all. So, yeah. So overall, we still did cash, still had a pretty good night. So I said, hopefully you guys did as well. If you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely hit Anthony and I up. You get anywhere from 2 to 4 lineups per day. It's only $30 for the month. So if you're struggling, definitely hit us up. We will have our email in the comment section. All you have to do is just message us. We'll get you all set up on premium lineups. All right, with that being said, let's get into the Thursday slate here. We got 5 games for you. Going to be an interesting slate. Got a lot of mismatches here, but we'll definitely see how it goes. All right, first game we have is Phoenix and Cleveland, a 219 total, and Cleveland by 11. So don't know what's going on with Kevin Love yet. These guys just played about a week ago, and Cleveland beat them 120 to 116. So it was a pretty good one. They are in Cleveland, but Phoenix, showing quite a bit of fight in them. So I think this one has a lot of fantasy options, obviously, in this one. We don't know what's going on with Kevin Love yet. So anyway, I really don't mind targeting this game. Irving's obviously in play. Had a really good game against Phoenix last time. Bledsoe had a huge game against Cleveland as well. Irving, he's an all right defender, but Bledsoe, doing very well. As you see, he had 48 against Cleveland, so definitely don't mind Bledsoe. Probably a GPP option, but Irving is probably your cash option. And then really don't mind some Booker, Corver, and Mon Shepard, not the best defenders out there. So, Booker's, he's kind of a wild card guy, kind of a hit and miss kind of player, but, he's been pretty good besides Utah and Dallas. Have been playing some pretty big minutes, as you see at 42 against Cleveland. So, I really, really don't mind him. I don't think he'll get as much. They're going to be in Cleveland, so I think they're going to slow it down just a little bit. But I still think Booker should be a good play here. But if Booker doesn't score his points, you're definitely going to be hurting. So, for me, he's a GPP play just because, his shot could be on or could be off. So that's the big issue right there for me. Still a half-decent option. As normal, if you want to go LeBron James, put him in there. You got Warren and Tucker if you want to do that. But, yeah, James, as normal, very good option. Don't know what's going on with Love yet. Don't really want to be messing around with too many of these guys, even though Marquise Chris had an all right game against Cleveland. So definitely have to see what's going on with Kevin Love. And then maybe put in some Tristan Thompson. But, I don't really need him too much. But if Chandler can't play for some reason, Alex Lynn – his usage will go up. He'll probably be in the starting lineup. So for $3,600, I might have to put in Lynn, even though it's not the best matchup for him. But we know what he can do when he starts. So even if it gets me 23, 24, he's only $3,600. So I'll probably have to start him if he's in the starting lineup and Chandler is out. So Irving in the cash game, Bledsoe in the GPP. Booker is probably a GPP for me. He'll probably be cashed just because he's so popular, so it won't hurt you too much. LeBron James, as normal, in play. Don't know, like I said, don't know what's going on with Kevin Love. And then I said maybe Alex Len, only if he's in the starting lineup and Chandler is out. Also, that makes me like Thompson a little bit more against Alex Len. Len, not that good of a defender. So, but still, that's a little bit of a GPP right there. So definitely don't mind targeting this one at all. I know that spread is huge. Definitely got to watch that out. But if Love's out, I think that spread will go down just a little bit. So really don't mind targeting that one in a fast-paced game. All right, moving on. We got Dallas and Miami, a 197 total, and Miami by 2. Both of these teams are just downright terrible. Kind of in a rebuild mode here, so don't mind Dragic, don't mind D. Will, but not my favorite options. Maybe just go Tyler Johnson or something like that. Maybe come off the bench and get you some points here. As you see, he's been a pretty consistent player. Mavericks are pretty good against point guards, though, so I don't mind Johnson. I don't really want to be targeting this game too much. Matthews and Waiters kind of cancel each other out, even though both of them are half-decent plays here. Harrison Barnes is in play for me for sure. Definitely put him in there. Dirk Nowitzki, $5,700. I don't mind him. I don't think he has a huge upside in this one since it's a slow-paced game, but he's been pretty consistent, as you see, 38, 28, 32, and 27. So he's going to be popular. Definitely don't mind putting him in there. James Johnson, I love him here. As we know, Dirk Nowitzki, he's not doing too good. He's really, really slow. Just can't finish too much. So James Johnson, I love this guy. I think he will eat up Dirk Nowitzki. As we know, he's a very bad defender. And whenever someone plays against Dirk, I love targeting the player that's playing him. So James Johnson will be in almost 100% of my lineups. I love him here. One of my top plays of the night. And then Hassan Whiteside, I think he should have a very good game. Not many good centers out there. And nobody, I don't think, really can guard him. So, yeah, Whiteside should get at least a 45-50. Not the fastest-paced game for him. I'd probably go Anthony Towns or DeAndre over Hassan Whiteside, but still a pretty good play either way. So maybe one or two from that one. I don't really like that total, but if you need some cheap guys, maybe go that way. All right, moving on. We got Washington and New York. No total on this one, but should be a relatively high scoring one. They haven't played in about 2 months, but when they did play, it was a very close, high-scoring game. No total just because I think that Porzingis news, but Porzingis should be out again. Washington and New York just played last night. So if Porzingis is out again, which I think he will be, D Rose, I totally should have picked him last night. Totally forgot to. I know John Wall, pretty good defender, but D Rose's usage definitely has been going up since Porzingis has been out. So definitely don't mind some D Rose here against John Wall. They're going to be in New York. Rose likes playing at home, so definitely don't mind some D Rose at all in this situation. On the flip side, Wall, as normal, very good play. Bradley Beal, he's 7,200 though. They started Ron Baker, I think, the last 2 games. So, I really don't mind Beal against Ron Baker. As you see, he's been up and down, though. So, he's a GPP for me just because he's so recently he's been so inconsistent. But this is a very good matchup for him. New York's bad against shooting guards. So, definitely don't mind taking a shot with him. Not too high on Carmelo here against Otto Porter's defense. On the flip side, I don't mind Otto Porter. I totally spaced it and should have picked him yesterday here against Memphis, 35.4. So don't mind some Otto Porter at all. If Kaminskas is going to start again, which we do think he will, definitely got to put him in there. It'll be very popular, but, he's going to save you some money. Another guy he's been playing very good these last couple weeks is Mr. Markieff Morris. Picked him last night, and one of my lineups did very, very well for me. As you see, 48, 37 the last 2. And if Porzingis is out, probably Carmelo will be at that power forward position with Kaminskas down there. So, I really like some Markieff Morris, 6,100. I'll probably do Johnson and Markieff Morris together. And then you got Marcin Gortat. Don't mind him. If Noah's out again, I don't know what they're doing here. with Kyle Quinn. I think it's Hernan Gomez. Yeah, that's how you say it. Sorry, and Marshall Plumlee. Gomez, man, came out of nowhere, had a very, very good game. For some reason, they benched O'Quinn, and he had 30.7. So I don't know if I really want to mess with that, take a chance with that. I don't know if O'Quinn's going to get big minutes now. I don't know. I really don't want to be messing with that. But Courtois, half decent play. So, yeah, Morris, really don't mind some Morris. Otto Porter's in play. Kamiskas is in play. Beal's in play in a GPP for me, even though I think he'll be cash. And then Wall and D-Rose. So this is going to be one of the games you're really going to want to target. Should be a relatively close game. Some of these other games should be, kind of a good team against a bad team. So this is probably going to be your closest game. I think that Dallas-Miami game should stay close, but this one's going to be, stay close in a high-scoring game. So it's probably the one you're going to want to target the most, and some of that Phoenix game as well. All right, moving on, we got Denver and San Antonio at 219 total, and San Antonio by 12. Last time they played about a week ago, San Antonio won 127-99, so they annihilated them. So right away, he'll be popular. Definitely don't mind him. Tony Parker, as we know, Denver isn't like the second worst team against point guards behind the Nets. And last time he faced him, he had 37.1. So definitely don't mind some Tony Parker. His minutes aren't really there, but if you think you can get 25 from him, I don't mind him. Won't be in a lot of my lineups, but still might have him in one or two to save some money. Shooting guards, not really too high here. Maybe Manu Ginobili gets some extra run. This should be a blowout, so I don't know how many people I want from this one. Even though Kawhi Leonard, I think kind of have to have him in there, even though it should be a blowout. But Kawhi Leonard should get his points. As you see, he's been pretty hot. Had 41 against Denver in 36 minutes. So not too many stars out here tonight. So probably going to have to play Mr. Kawhi Leonard. Don't know what's going on here with Gallinari and Chandler. So Chandler's out. Let's see here, Gallinari news. It's listed as probable. Okay, unfortunately, he's listed as probable, but still going to go probably some Kawhi. And then Aldridge, he's in play, 7,800. Getting up there, though. If you want to take a shot, it's up to you. Another one of those guys that had a very good game against Denver, but it might just be a blowout. Kenneth Reed, I don't mind him if Jokic is out. That just makes me like Aldridge even more, though. For Reed's only 6'8", so I think Aldridge will definitely eat down low. And then he got Pau Gasol. Don't really like touching him, even though he had a good game as well. So probably just, pick and choose who you want. I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, you got to have him in there. I don't mind Aldridge, but, we know how these Spurs players are. And, Popovich doesn't like playing too many of them, too many minutes. So kind of a pick and choose kind of game, not really touching any of these Denver players here at all. All right, moving on to our last game. We have Minnesota and the Clippers at 205 total, and the Clippers by 2. It's kind of hard to think about this game. Paul and Griffin are out. I don't know how this game's going to go. I don't know if it's going to stay close. Minnesota going to blow them out. Clippers are going to come and blow them out. I don't know. I think it should stay close for the most part, even though Minnesota should win this game. As normal, Austin Rivers, he's going to be very, 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 very popular. Put him in there in a cash game. Felton should be popular as well. I don't mind Rubio here against Austin Rivers. Rivers not the best defender. He's $6,700 though, but man, he's been playing some very, very good ball. So I don't mind Rubio, not the most popular guy, but he's getting his stuff together. And on a night that there's not too many stars, might have to play him. Levine and JJ Redick. Redick, obviously, his usage is going to go up, but man, he's playing Zach LaVine, a very good defender. I don't mind both of those guys. I'd probably pick – man, I honestly don't know who I'd pick. Levine should get you around 26, 27. I'd probably pick Redick, even though he has a hard matchup, but his usage is going to be unreal, so probably have to pick Redick. There, Wiggins should be a very good and popular play. Definitely put him in your lineup. So, yeah, definitely don't mind him. See here. Levine's healthy now, so Shabazz Muhammad's not getting as much run. Even though, yeah, as you see, 7, 1, and 17. So, yeah, Levine's not out anymore, so that run's kind of went by the wayside. Power forward, we got Gorgie Dang. I think Mo Buckets is going to be a half decent play. He's going to be popular, but, Clippers are just downright, have injury bug right now. So they're going to need some Mo Buckets. He's going to play at least 25 minutes. 4,500, I definitely don't mind some spades. On the flip side, Gorgie Dang in a half decent spot, but I don't like playing Dang. It's just so risky for me. And then Karl Anthony Towns and DeAndre Jordan should both, as normal, be very, very productive here. Don't mind some DeAndre Jordan as, for some reason. Let me go look here. Last time I checked Timberwolves, they're struggling a little bit against that center position. See here. All right, they got a little bit better as you see 33 in their last 5. Still don't mind some DeAndre. Only bad thing, obviously, no Chris Paul to feed him, so that's the bad thing there. But still, I think DeAndre should be in a half-decent spot. And then you got Karl Anthony Towns at 10-1, going to go up against Jordan, but I still think Towns should be a very good option as well. So, yeah, it's going to be an okay slate. As I said, you're probably going to have some money left over, though, because there's not many good studs out there. So, that being said, let's try and get you guys a lineup here. All right, so we're going to go Irving. As I said, I liked him. Going to go some D-Rose. Sure, I know. Like I said, I know John Wall is a very good defender, but, man, that usage is unreal, and Anthony's been all right. He's been struggling a little bit as well, though. So Rose has definitely been coming on. Go see here real quick. All right, there we go. Oh, man, there's like 4 or 5 different point guards I really would like. All right, let's just go Austin Rivers for now. Shooting guards. Not too pretty here. Put in Booker for now. Small forward, LeBron James. Probably got to go LeBron and Kawhi. Power forward. Let's go. All right, sorry about that. I didn't know you do that. I meant to go James Johnson. Center. Oh, man. Let's go see here. Got to get a cheap center. Not too many good centers as I sit out there. There's like your top 3, but then that's really it. Looks like, okay, so Chandler might play. Nerd chick. Let's see here. All right, there we go. 7 man. It's not too pretty. All right, so anyways, as I said, you're going to need Irving in there. I really don't mind some blood. So either if you can get Wall, don't mind him. Austin Rivers probably going to be your safe bet, though. Tony Parker, if you want to go down that way, definitely don't mind him against Denver, as we know how bad Denver is. Shooting guards is kind of, it's kind of up to you on this one. I don't mind Beal, but it's a little risky paying that much for a guy that's iffy. But as I said, New York is bad against those shooting guards. And then Booker will be very popular against Cleveland. I really don't mind him. You got some J.J. Redick as well. As I said, I don't mind him. Maybe if you want to put in some Kyle Korver here in the GPP, maybe he gets you 22 or 23. Should do half decent here in a fast-paced game. You see 31 and 13. That's the GPP, though. But maybe some Kyle Korver, but that's risky. But, I think it's kind of stars and scripts kind of night. Got to have James. You don't have to have Kawhi, but really don't mind him. You don't. You can take out Kawhi if you want. Go Kaminskas if you want to go that way. Save some money. I just don't know where else you can really pay up for here. I guess you can go Bledsoe if you want to go that way. But, like I said, it doesn't leave you with too much money. Then power forward position. Oh, man. Game time decision, out. Game time decision, out. James Johnson, Markieff Morris for me are my two top guys. If you want to go to Maurice Bates, definitely don't mind him either. And in that center position, you might just have to spend up and get somebody big here. Whiteside, Towns, DeAndre Jordan. As I said, Gortat sitting in a half-decent spot, though. New York's really bad against those centers. But besides that, I think it's just a stars and scrubs kind of game. Plus, you got to wait for some more injury news to come out, I think. Yeah, 5 games. Probably I'm not going to be betting too much here tonight just because there's only 5 games. Probably a lot of double-ups and stuff like that. So, but still, like I said, I need some news to come out and see what else I can figure out. But for now, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. For me, shooting guard, that's just really where the question is. So if you can find out your shooting guards, you should be in a half-decent spot. So, all right, guys, I think that does it. As normal, if you guys are interested in those premium lineups, definitely hit Anthony and I up. 2 to 4 lineups per day. It's only $30 per month for Fanduel. So if you're interested, we will have our email in the comment section. All you have to do is just message us. We'll get you all set up on premium lineups. So if you're struggling, definitely hit us up. Alrighty, guys, I think that does it. Hope everyone has a good Thursday, and we'll see you guys here on Friday.